What's up, guys? You're watching jmboytv and we are back with another reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Slit Skirts by Townshend. This was suggested by a patron, so you know how to check it out. I'm not familiar with Pete. If you are a returning viewer to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It helps out the channel a ton. There are 100,000 of you guys that watch my videos and return to my videos, but over 85% of you guys are not subscribed. I know it can be easy to forget because my videos just pop up. I do the same thing sometimes. If this is your first time to the channel, I am new to the rock genre, exploring the many classic rabbit holes, having a blast. If you want to join me on that journey, take a second to scroll down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss a video when I post. It helps out the channel tremendously, and if you guys are interested in exclusive content or you want to ensure that I react to your suggestion, definitely consider checking out the Patreon. The link will be in the description. I have tons of reactions to classic songs. That got blocked here from YouTube, songs that I know you guys would enjoy. That being said, let's get right into this video.
I was just 34 years old, and I was still wandering in a haze. Ooh. I was wondering why everyone I met seemed like they were lost in a maze. I don't know why I thought I should have some kind of divine right to the blues. It's sympathy, not tears, people need when they're the front page sad news. The incense burned away and the stench began to rise. Lovers now estranged avoided catching each other's eyes. Girls who lost their children cursed the men who fit the coil, and men not fit for marriage took their refuge in the oil. No one respects the flame quite like the fool who's badly burned. From all this you'd imagine that there must be something learned. Slit skirt, Jeannie never wears those slit skirts. I don't ever wear no ripped shirts. Can't pretend the going on and never hurts. Knee pants, Jeannie never wears no knee pants. I'd be so drunk to try a new dance, so afraid of every new romance. Slit skirt, Jeannie isn't wearing those slit skirt. She wouldn't wear in those slit skirt, and be she daddy those slit skirt. Romance, why are we thinking of romance? Why can't we drink it up, true heart romance? Just need a brief new romance. Let me tell you some more about myself. You know, I'm sitting at home just now. The big events of the day I passed and the late TV shows have come around. I'm number one on the home team, but I still feel unfulfilled. A silent voice in a broken heart complaining that I'm unskilled. And I know that when she thinks of me, she thinks of me as him. But unlike me, she don't work off her frustration in the gym. Recriminations fester, and the past can never change. A woman's expectations run from both ends of the range. Once she walked with untamed lover's face between her legs. Now he's cool and stifled, and it's she who has to beg. Slit skirts, Jeannie never wears those slit skirts, and I don't ever wear no ripped shirts.
Great song from Pete Townshend. If you guys saw, it looks like the video and the audio was a little bit off. It has nothing to do with my editing. It's this video in particular. But either way, I really enjoyed Pete's voice on this one. He definitely has a unique sound. Slight bit of rasp in his voice. But I think his delivery is what made the song for me. I feel like the delivery of the vocals is like essential to like remembering a song. At least part of it. Because like singing certain parts in a certain way, like either faster or slower, bunching up words, spreading them out, it just adds to the dynamicness of the song. I enjoy the instrumentation on this song, especially the drums. Love that bass line as well. Solid solo towards the end. And while I did enjoy the faster parts of this song, I feel like this song would have been great slow as well. Those slower portions, I feel like they just had like an effect that really worked. Like if he stayed at that same pace that he was at the beginning for the whole song, I would not be mad at it. I feel like this had a bit of prog rock elements in it. And prog rock is not my favorite, but still a solid song overall. Now we get into the lyrics. He said, I was just 34 years old and I was still wandering in a haze. I was wondering why everyone I met seemed like they were lost in a maze. I don't know why I thought I should have some kind of divine right to the blues. It's sympathy, not tears people need when they're front page sad news. The incense burned away and the stench began to rise, and lovers now estranged avoided catching each other's eyes, and girls who lost their children cursed the men who fit the coil, and men not fit for marriage took their refuge in the oil. No one respects the flame quite like the fool who's badly burned. From all this you'd imagine that there must be something learned. So he covered a couple themes here. First, he's talking about being like 34 years old and still not having things figured out. People think that like by a certain age, you just know everything you want to do, you know where you're going, you have just a direction that you're following, but that's not always the case. He's saying that he was still walking around in a haze and the people around him seemed like they were lost in a maze. So some people can pretend that they know exactly which way they're going, and maybe they do, but there are a lot of people that are just following the walls until they hit a dead end. He also kind of emphasized that it's not a unique experience. He said he thought he had like some divine right to the blues, like it was only him that got to feel sad and down and whatever, when in reality, it's a lot of people going through exactly what he's going through. So he was kind of feeling like his blues were kind of more important, like they were higher a little bit. Next thing he talked about was like breakups. Two people that were dating separated, and now they're trying to avoid each other at common places that they both attend. And that's the reason some people like move away when they break up with someone from the same town, because it's like you're going to see them at some point, and it might be just like too painful to revisit that all the time. You go to the grocery store, you go to the mall, you go to the movies, there's always a chance this person might be there. The chorus goes, slit skirts, Jeannie never wears those slit skirts. I don't ever wear no ripped shirts. Can't pretend that growing older never hurts. Knee pants, Jeannie never wears no knee pants. Have to be so drunk to try a new dance. So afraid of every new romance. Slit skirts, slit skirt. Jeannie isn't wearing those slit skirts, slit skirt. She wouldn't dare in those slit skirts, slit skirt. Wouldn't be seen dead in no slit skirt. Romance, romance, why aren't we thinking up romance? Why can't we drink it up, true heart romance? Just need a brief new romance. So here he's kind of showing that he's still attached to his ex-lover. Like maybe he's looking at the girls around him and he's seeing them wearing these slit skirts and he's like, Jeannie would never wear those. As a matter of fact, she wouldn't be caught dead in those. And so he's kind of evaluating new girls off of his ex. Probably because he still thinks about her, still loves her, and clearly still hasn't gotten over the relationship. And maybe something that makes it even harder is the age he's at. He said he's 34. Like maybe he thought he'd be married by that point and now he's back to square one. He said can't pretend that growing older never hurts. So there's also like that fear of just being too old. And on top of being older now, he said he's scared to try for a new romance. He's scared to get back out there. Depending on how long he was in that relationship, maybe like dating practices have changed. Maybe he moved to a different place, doesn't know anybody. So he's thinking like, how will I even find a new woman? He's feeling like he needs to rebound because he said just need a brief new romance, but really it's just gonna take time to heal from that past relationship. Next verse he says, let me tell you some more about myself. You know I'm sitting at home just now. The big events of the day are past and the late TV shows have come around. I'm number one in the home team, but I still feel unfulfilled. A silent voice in her broken heart complaining that I'm unskilled. And I know that when she thinks of me, she thinks of me as him. But unlike me, she don't work off her frustration in the gym. Recriminations fester and the past can never change. A woman's expectations run from both ends of the range. Once she woke with untamed lover's face between her legs. Now he's cooled and stifled and it's she who has to beg. So now he's talking about the state in which things are after the breakup. He's at home by himself, staying up late, watching late night shows, feeling very empty. He said, I'm number one on the home team, but I still feel unfulfilled. So now he's single, he doesn't have to worry about anyone else, but that's a very lonely life. He's on his own, he doesn't have to worry about being considerate of anyone else, doesn't have to move when anyone else says move, but at some point you have enough of that. You want a companion, someone to share your time with, someone to experience things with, someone just to be there to give you love. And now from the other perspective, the woman's perspective, I guess he's saying that she thought he didn't really have much like ambition or drive or something like that. He He said a silent voice in her broken heart complaining that I'm unskilled. So I don't know, maybe she wasn't satisfied with the work ethic, but either way, now she has less excitement in her life. It seems like she's the one that left him for XYZ reasons. She's kind of bitter over this whole thing. He said she doesn't work off her frustrations in the gym, and he said recriminations fester and the past will never change. So maybe she's feeling like he wasted a period of time in her life that she'll never get back. And whatever feelings she had, maybe she like went the wrong way about like expressing them, and it kind of led to the breakup. Because he's kind of noting a demeanor shift in the man. Like at one point he was doing exciting stuff, like crazy stuff, but after she expressed those things, or after she was maybe nagging for so long, it says he was cooled off and stifled. So he probably just went stone faced, and she had to beg him for love, beg him for attention. The next verse just goes back into the chorus, so I won't go over that again. But you guys let me know what you think about this song, your interpretation. This is a solid song, great recommendation from you guys. If you guys have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I will catch you guys on the flip. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you're interested in helping to steer the ship in terms of where the music goes, you'll definitely want to check out that Patreon. You'll be able to get your suggestions to me directly. You can get your favorite deep cuts reacted to, or even just your favorite songs. On top of that, you'll have access to exclusive content, songs that got blocked here from YouTube from legendary artists like the Beatles. So if you want your suggestions to be the priority, definitely check out the Patreon at this link. You won't be disappointed. Hope to see you there.